welcome back to another episode on Lifetime TV with your host Paul Bogle. Today we have a special guest by the YouTuber that goes by the name Unknown Ace, also known as Ace. So everybody, please welcome Unknown Ace onto the program.
Thank you guys. Thank you guys for having me on the program. I do appreciate it.
So Unknown Ace, I really appreciate that you would take the time out to come to on our program today. It's really a very spectacular moment for me right now.
Yeah, yeah, Paul. Thanks for having me on the program. Just glad to be here, to be honest.
Yeah, so Unknown Ace, I do have a couple questions because I know the viewers will be interested to hear the answer to these questions in regards to what we'd like to know is who is Unknown Ace.
Yeah, in regards to who is Unknown Ace, so Unknown Ace is like a second person for me. As I said, he's like a inner person as a YouTuber. So he's like so it all started basically from just a vision, and I just worked myself from there, to be honest. And it has been a journey, and I do appreciate the effort so far. So I'm just Unknown Ace is just like just a regular normal person that's just doing the videos to help out those who are in need, and I really do. I'm just really glad to be here, to be honest.
Well, that's good. That's good. That's good. That's a really interesting backstory to be honest. But what I also wanted to know, like, what motivated you to start YouTube in the first place? In regards to talking about the JDF and such.
All right. So in regards to that, in regards to why I started YouTube in the first place, it was in regards to my brother. He was the one that actually encouraged me to start back YouTube, because I did have a channel in the beginning where it was just mostly about comedy and that stuff, but originally the contents that I was posting wasn't mine. So over time I actually forgot about YouTube, and then he was like, dude, or bro, you can, I see you have like over 600 and something subscribers, you're like 400 subscribers away from 1,000. I'm like, yeah, but I don't really know what to do. And then he's like, you can try back. And I'm so, okay, I'm gonna try. So I did try, give it a shot. Seeing that I was in the JDF, I started to reminisce that I heard a lot of people saying that if they had known certain things about the JDF, they wouldn't join, or they would do this differently. So I just decided to just let me just talk about the JDF, because to be honest, I don't see much information on the channel about, or on YouTube or any platforms about like personal experience in the JDF. So I gave it a shot. I made my first video, and then everything from there was like history, to be honest. So it has been a good run.
Well, that's very interesting. We are always going to have negativity when you're trying to do something good, but that's just how the world works as one. But I do understand what you're saying as well. And also, we also see that there was some speculation going around that a couple of YouTubers were actually following or copying your content. We would like to see if you have any further updates on that in regards to if it was true or not, or if it's something that has been dealt with.
In regards to the YouTubers actually copying me in regards to my content, I did reach out to two. And two of them that I saw are the two that persons brought to my attention. I don't know if there are more out there doing the same thing, but I do know who one is exactly. I won't say, but what I have just decided to do is just do me, just do me, and still just go ahead and provide people with the information that I know so far, and try to have it 100 as stated. Even though people will be like at you, like you're doing things for views and you're doing things for that, so I'm normal the one taking the blame for everything. So I don't have a problem. I'm just gonna leave them to do what they want to do. But only thing I know that there will only be one ace, and that ace will be me. So I just leave it as it is. Talked to them before about it, and it's not going anywhere. So I'm not gonna waste my time any further in trying to prove something to someone. I'm just gonna make my content talk for itself, because you can't copy creativity. That's one thing I do know.
Well, that's very interesting as well. I can somewhat relate to that because I do see that you do have other persons that are like speaking about JDF as well, and to me it seems like a very interesting topics for the youth. So like you're letting them know what they're getting yourself into, which is very important, to be honest. So another question that I wanted to ask, seeing that you have been on YouTube for some time now, how has YouTube experience been for you also?
Well, the YouTube experience for me has been a bit up and a bit down because, as stated, you do have negative people, persons that leave negative comments, say bad things. They use expletive, they try to do this, they try to hold you down. You have people that so it has been good because I'm getting a lot of support, a lot of love from people. So that's the main things, and I've helped a lot of people along the way, let them giving them a better understanding of things, letting them see like this is actually how the JDF is, what is it like, what to expect. And also to be honest, that has been it has been a lot for me. But I do understand that's how it is in the YouTube world.
Oh, interesting. So sometimes I can see where you're coming from in regards to saying that it's best to just leave things how it is. But I do understand. So that is very interesting. So next question is, well, I know that you might plan to do this for some time, so I want to know what's like the future plans for the channel in regards to what you're looking to do with the channel over time as it grows.
Yeah, in regards to future plans for the channels, I was hopefully looking to see or to try to like animate most of my videos if possible. But I do know that if that's going to happen, I'm going to have to like upgrade my laptop and get some certain equipment. So I'm just working on that at the moment because I know people do look forward to my videos because I do keep it 100. So that was one thing. So I'm going to be trying my best to get those things dealt with or to try bring as I would say actually a different environment or sorry atmosphere to my work to be honest, so that people, because it's all about creativity, because I do all my recordings myself, I do all my editing myself, I do everything myself, so everything is done by me. I don't have to pay anyone to do anything. So I can only just get better and better, and that's all that I have been doing, just get better and better. So to be honest, yeah.
Very interesting. That's very interesting. That seems to be some good ideas in regards to how to keep the channel going. So I wish you all the best on your endeavors as well. So next question that I would like to ask, where I think most people probably asked you already, is that if you could actually turn back time, would you still be a soldier still?
Well, to be honest, I've got that question a lot in regards to if I would actually join by the JDF. To be honest, I wouldn't, because if I was still in the JDF, I wouldn't have started YouTube and I wouldn't have made this channel, and most people would not know who Ace is, or most people wouldn't have gotten the guidance or help or assistance that they have got from me. I'm all about helping young people or persons that are looking to join the AJF, or just persons that just want information in regards to JDF, a better understanding, so that they can actually understand what they're getting themselves into and don't make the same mistake that I've seen a lot of people made in the past in regards to as stated before, that they wish they had did this before they joined the JDF and such. But to be honest, to be honest, I, if I was still in it as well, I would have reached far in the JDF, because as stated, I was a very disciplined person. I always followed orders. I stayed to myself. I didn't like to bring trouble to myself. So, and I was a very bit laid back. But when it came to doing the work, I was like 100% ready to do it. So no disagreement. Once they said to jump, I was like, oh hi, that's how the army works. You have to follow orders. That's how it is.
Yeah, well, that's very interesting because I know that the JDF is not for everyone, and everyone has their different outside or insights on the matter. So, well, I stated before, I do wish you your best in your endeavors as well. But yes, so the last question that we have to ask today on this episode is that, do you have any advice for persons that are trying to join the JDF?
Well, all I can say to persons that are looking to join the JDF, make sure that this is something that you want. This is something that you're prepared for mentally and physically. This is something that you have, you could say, in regards to the fact that this is something that you really need. You have to stay motivated. You have to stay focused, because it's a long process. It doesn't happen overnight. You might feel like you want to give up, but if this is something that you really want, then you have to work towards it. Don't let it be like this is a dream to join the JDF. Normally it's not a dream, but if it's your dream, then you work towards your dream, even though that won't really keep you motivated or push you that much. Seeing that it's just a dream. But all I can actually say to persons is just keep your head high. Know what you're going for. Do what you have to do. It's not really it's not an easy road, but you will get there eventually. So you just have to put in the work, guys. That's how it is, to be honest. You guys have to put in the work. You have to just put in the work. But that's my input on everything.
Very, very interesting. So there you have it. So some inspirational words of advice from Ace himself. So there comes an end to this episode on Lifetime TV, guys. So stay tuned to other episode on Lifetime TV. We might have some celebrities here or some guest hosts, but Unknown Ace, it has been very nice to have you on the channel today, speaking or giving your inputs on our inputs on the JDF and actually trying to help out these young youths that are trying to get into the JDF as well. I really do appreciate the work that you're doing and do continue to do your work. So, so that brings us to another episode. So, ladies and gentlemen, give Unknown Ace a round of applause as we bring this episode to a close. Stay tuned to another episode. Have a nice day, guys. Bye.
Well, thank you for having me again, Paul. I do appreciate this experience. And also, thank you for having me on your program. I do appreciate the support from everyone so far. So stay tuned, as we would say, to other videos as well on the channel. So don't forget to like, share, subscribe. It's your boy Ace, Unknown Ace. Out.